This section of the DevTest Product Expert Training will cover customizing the DevTest user interface. Specifically, this section will cover general UI setup. We'll look at field design, system pages, custom pages, and function pages. For each of the DevTest project types, if you open the admin, you'll see that they each have the ability to configure both folder level properties as well as UI properties for the particular items that they manage. Within each of these folder types, so if we look at, say, template UI, for example, template UI settings, I have field design, system pages, custom pages, and function pages. Field design will contain settings related to specific fields. It will allow me to create new fields without necessarily placing them on a page. It will also let me determine default list columns, and it will also let me set up some graphic indicator settings. These can be both for the color of the text that's displayed in the list view, as well as colors that would be displayed when certain values are used in reports. System pages refers to the pages that make up the template UI details. Let's take a look at the template view for a second. In the template view, each of those system pages can be represented as a tab within the template view. Now, whether or not these pages are present on the tab will be determined by the function pages, which we'll get to in a second. DevTest also has custom pages, including the template description page is a custom page. Custom pages allow you to create a layout of fields in any order that you wish, whereas the system pages are usually defined based on the properties they manage, like the history page, or snapshot page, or maybe the linked task page. All of these have a set UI and may support some customization, but they're generally a fixed page. So back to the admin now. Each of these pages, when I click on them, I'll have the ability to configure certain sections of them as well as to rename them. Some pages may only have the ability to rename. Now, whether or not you see these pages will be determined by the function pages. If I look at the function pages for the details page, that will show me what tabs I'll see when I'm highlighting a particular item in the template view. So you can see that I have almost all of the pages turned on. I can move pages out. So for example, if I don't want to see, say, the test complete integration, I can move that page out, and then it will not display in the client. Now, the last type of page we're going to look at are the custom pages. Now, a custom page allows me to create new fields and to organize them. I can create a new custom page if I wish just by selecting the custom page folder and clicking Add New Page. I can also update an existing page and add new fields or to move fields around. I can select a field, for example, and move it to a new location. If I select both the field and the label, I can do that together, or I can choose to do it separately if I wish. Once a change is made, as long as you reload the web settings and then or reload the Windows client, that layout change will be made. Adding a new field is as easy as right-clicking and clicking Add Control. You can at this time either choose to add a field that already exists to the interface, or you can click on New Custom Field to create a new field. If I create a new field, then I will be in a wizard-driven process based on the field type that I choose. So if I want to, for example, do a new drop-down list, I can name that field, for example, Jason's List, and then follow the next page of the wizard, which will help me define what user selections are going to be present for that drop-down field. So we can have a new choice. Let's have a choice 1. And we'll have a choice 2. When I click Finish here, and then click OK, this item will be added to the interface, and it will then instantly be reportable and be present. That's how you configure the DevTest UI. Now whether you're looking at template UI or task UI, it's essentially the same. I choose what system pages and custom pages I want to be shown depending on the function via the function pages. So first, during submission, I can pick which pages are going to be visible during submission. Editing, same thing, details and so forth. Each of these pages will control what UI you see at a particular time, and then separate configuration on those system pages or custom pages will determine the field layout and customization that is present.